Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am back with a new video for you all today. I know it's been a while, but I'll explain what happens in another video. Today I'm just going to be doing Cam's hair and showing you how I accomplish some very simple but beautiful twists on her hair. Along this process, I'm also going to be detangling. These are the tools that I'm going to be using that I'm showing you. Since I've been, not well, I haven't been taking care of my girl's hair like I usually would. So I need to detangle this hair before I even get into doing the twists, and that's what I'll be showing you, like the steps I'm going to be taking and how I'm going to get her hair matted and unraveled, and then we're going to do those gorgeous twists. So I like to begin by just sectioning the hair. I'm just carefully trying to get through it because, as you can see, it's very tangled. But yeah, I'm just sectioning it down to smaller sections. So first down the middle, and then I'm going to section off it into like another quarter. And I'm gonna grab my comb because I'm gonna try to get some sort of parting. It doesn't have to be perfect, but since I am going to be detangling her hair, and as I detangle a section, what I'm gonna do is twist it at the same time. I'm trying to make sure that the parting is somewhat, clean. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said, but I still don't want it to look, completely crazy. So what I've done is try to part out a section very carefully, taking my time to just separate through the hair as it allows me to do so, just to get that part that you can see there. And I'm putting up the front section, and we are going to begin with the back of her hair. So here I'm just showing you how matted and tangled some of it is. I will try my best, to get it detangled. It will be a challenge, but hey, I am up for it. And I'm just separating the hair once more to work on a very small section at the back. And that's what I'm doing. Again, I'm just using the comb as a guide to get some sort of part in it. It does not have to be perfect, but I still want it to look, fairly okay. So this is the first section here that we're going to be working with. And I'm just finger detangling very lightly, just like having a look through to see if there are any knots that need cutting out, or if there are knots or tangles that I think that I will be able to remove with my hands, and also with the white tooth comb and the tangle teaser brush that I'm going to be using. So this is just my spritz bottle. I just have some warm water in there, and that's what I'm going to be using first on her hair, just to saturate it really well, since it started to dry up before I could, start the process. And then I just begin to detangle. Now usually I like to start at the ends, but today it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how, I get her hair all matted. So this is the first product I'm going to be using, and it's one from Palmer's. It's from their Natural Fusions range, and it's a leave-in conditioner. This is the first time that I am going to be trying it out, but by the end of this video, guys, I was completely in love with it, but I'll tell you about that later. So yeah, I'm just grabbing that leave-in conditioner and spraying that along the hair shaft as well, and I'm hoping that this gives, her hair some hydration and also some slip to help me along with that detangling process. As you can see already, yeah, I just had a little smell. It smells really good, by the way. But yeah, as you can see already, it's looking pretty good. And yeah, and now I'm just going in with my tangle teaser. I love this brush. If there was one brush that I would advise anyone out there to get, is this one. It's supposed to be used on dry hair, but I use it on both dry and wet hair. It works really well. So I'm just going from the ends, then up for the root, and coming down and just making sure that I have gotten out all those knots. And again, just using my fingers now for one final run through to make sure that this section has been completely detangled and there's no little knots hiding away. So this is what I'm going to be using to style her hair, and it's this styling gel, the aloe berry one from ALIKAY Naturals. And with that, I'm going to be using a hair food oil again from the Palmer's Hair Fusion range. So I'm just going to be using those two, you know, to add some life to her hair, to really get my twist looking, you know, very nice and juicy and all that good stuff. But also, you know, to help with the hair shaft, since I have not been caring for it like I usually would, it really needs some TLC. So I'm hoping with these two products we can get some really nice twists that look very moisturized and shiny. Yeah, so I just applied some of the styling gel, and now I'm going to be applying just a few drops because I don't want it too oily. Yet along the hair shaft as well, trying to really saturate the ends because her ends do look a bit dry. And I've started off on the first plait, and what I'm doing, guys, is just doing like a normal 3-strand braid, and I'm doing that about 4 to 5 times and then going into the twist. This is just so that her twist will last longer and, you know, they won't really unravel. I do like just 2-strand twists by themselves sometimes, but in this instance I felt it was best to start off with a braid and then go into the twist. So I'm just doing a normal 2-strand twist, and as I'm going along, any areas that feel, you know, still somewhat dry, I'll just grab some product as I need it. If I feel any knots or tangles, because her hair does tangle back up very easily, I'll just grab my brush and just continue to create these twists. So when I get at the end, I just add a little more product to the ends of her hair because as I said, they're a little bit dry, and yeah, and then just twist it up with my finger, and that is that. And now we're on to the second one, as you can see. And I'm just going to repeat those same steps again, just starting off with a braid, and I'm doing that about, as I said, 4 to 5 times, and then going into the 2-strand twist. And already you can see the first twist has started to like fluff up a little bit, and that's what I like, because these ones, they're not extremely small, but as I'm twisting you can see it looks very thin, but then it just, you know, has a nice little body to it by the time I'm finished. And yeah, now I'm on to another one, and I'm just repeating those same steps again. As you can see, sometimes her hair does tangle while you're braiding it or twisting it or whatever style you're trying to do with it, but you just have to take your time and keep, you know, untangling and detangling where necessary. And the type of parting I'm doing is just like some triangle parting, nothing special. As I said, this is just a very relaxed, protective style. Just really trying to train her hair again and to get it back into a healthy state, since I honestly have not done anything substantial with it for about almost seven or so weeks. Yes. So I'm just continuing up, and I'm on to another section, and again just making sure that I very carefully braid the hair first and then twist it. I really like how the gel and the oil are working together on her hair shaft. It's creating a very nice like slip as I go along. It makes it very easy to twist, and I'm not seeing like loads of residue or anything. So I went ahead, you know, so the video won't be too long because I realized this one will be a long one. And I did the back of her hair, so that whole entire back section is completed, and I just love how gorgeous they look. They are so moisturized and shiny, and look at her, she is so happy. So now we're on to the front of her hair, and we're just doing that quarter section, and I'm taking it down, and again I'm gonna repeat the same steps very carefully. The front of her hair tends to be the more delicate part, so I try my best with her, especially like around her hairline. The the hair texture here is very fine and it breaks easily, so I really try to take my time with the front of her hair. Again, I'm just saturating it with the water first, running my fingers through, just having a look and a feel to see where all the matting and tangles have occurred. And next I'm going to just grab that leave-in conditioner from Palmer's and apply that as well right along her hair. You would know how much you need to put in. I like it to be quite saturated, and that really helps with a good slip to detangle the hair. I really don't like to detangle when the hair is dry or damp. I find the more saturated it is, it really helps me, at least when I'm trying to detangle her hair. So this section detangled fairly easily. I only needed to use the comb for the most part, and that's pretty much it. I find that the leave-in conditioner really aided in getting it detangled as quickly as possible. So I'm just parting out these sections here for these plaits, and again, just some basic triangle parting, nothing too special. It looks pretty decent, so I'm happy with the way it looks. And again, starting off on this twist. And Mini-Me, as you can tell, is very happy. This has been quite some time she's wanted her hair done, but I can do it. So she's quite happy to have her hair done, even though sometimes she looks extremely bored, but trust me, she's very happy with her hair being done once again. So as I'm doing this one, I will, as I said, pick up product where necessary, because I find that some parts of her hair seemed really dry, which I expected in any case. And no matter how much water and stuff you put on it, it just needs some TLC. So I tried my best to moisturize it as needed. And that's how that section is looking. So I went ahead and did that complete side and some on the other side, and now we just have this front section to complete. And yeah, I'm loving the way her hair is looking. It's going to be so easy throughout the week for her to just style it up. If we want to put it in a high ponytail, 2 ponytails, whatever. She loves when her hair is like this, that she can get creative and wear in different styles. So again, this front section was pretty easy to detangle. Generally the front of her hair is somewhat easier when it's matted and stuff like this. The hardest part of her hair to detangle is usually in the middle or at the very nape. But the top of her hair tends to, you know, work very easily to be detangled. And we just have a couple more left here to do. And again, I'm starting off the braid and then into the twist. And guys, ignore me looking at the camera all the time. My camera was doing some weird stuff, so I had to make sure that it was still on. But yeah, finally we are on the last twist, plait, whatever you want to call it. And I am extremely happy with the way her hair turned out. Yeah, and someone else is as well, as you can see. She's very happy with her hair. And again, I'm just making sure that I moisturize the ends. And that's it, guys. We are finished. And I am just gonna add a few little hair accessories, not much. Just want to keep this one pretty simple. but I figured a few of these little hair cuffs would look really nice, especially when she styles it up. So I'm just adding a few of them for her. As I said, yeah, nothing too special because she'll just be going to school this week, and yeah, I don't like her to go to school with loads of hair accessories on. And lastly, I'm just adding a hair clip, one that she chose, and it just has some like smiley faces on it. It's really cute. But yeah, I thought that was a great little gem to add to finish off her hair. And that's it, guys. We are finished. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we will speak to you again very soon. Bye.